Okay guys, so here I have a pirated copy of Super Mario 64 DS. And I'm going to show you why I know this is a pirated copy. So let's go ahead and open it up. Actually, before we do that, I should actually mention that I actually found this specific copy on eBay, brand new for 20 bucks. Now already that's a little bit suspicious to have a brand new copy of a game from 2004, brand new, on eBay. And when I got it, it was encased in some packaging, which already kind of seemed fake, because normally, on a brand new Nintendo DS game, this isn't really a Nintendo DS game per se, but rather a brand new Nintendo 3DS game that I have not opened yet. As you guys can see, it's got this wrap that you could pull from right here, open. You can pull it open from here, and I'm almost 100% certain that that's the case with the Nintendo DS game. Here it was like shrink wrapped in this thing where you could where there was a tab right here where you could pull it open and just move the shrink wrap out of the way. At the time, I didn't know that, because I just recently got a Nintendo DS. But anyways, for comparison, I have a copy of Mario Kart DS. This is an authentic copy right here. You guys can see. Let's open it up. There you go. So there's the game in there. And already, the casing just doesn't feel right. Here, even after the manual. Let's take the manual out. And this. Even after that is taken out, it doesn't feel right. Compared to this and this, these two, just compared side by side, they just don't feel right. And you can probably tell the difference as well. So this case is pretty cheaply made. And let's open it up and see even the manual is in here. And the case is red, as you guys can notice, but you know, there's Nintendo DS games out there with red cases that do exist. Let's go ahead and take the manual out. And Nintendo DS Health Safety Booklet. Even this seems a bit questionable, because as you notice, the text is a bit grayer than normal. And as you guys can see, this is nothing new. As we open the Mario Kart DS case open, you know, I mean, it looks kind of convincing. There's a few differences, as you guys can see, outside of the recycle logo right here. You can see that this section right here is missing, but other than that, that's really it. Overall, it looks pretty authentic. That could actually be one of the reasons why it seems a bit weaker than normal. Oops, I dropped that. But also, let's take a look at the manual before we actually get into the game. Take a look at Mario Kart DS's manual. You can see how fine and good it looks. And let's take a look at Super Mario 64 DS's, or the pirated copy. Look at this. You guys can see that this just doesn't look right. Look at this. You see all these, how it's all pixelated and stuff? I don't think that's normal. Even the colors look a bit faded. You can open it up. You can see all those pixels. I don't think that's supposed to be there. So even if we open up the Mario Kart DS manual, you can see there's no pixels. It's less pixelated. The images are very clear, and everything is presentable. This, on the other hand, looks very muddy and looks like the resolution has been blown up. And also, look at this. Look at the coloration on this picture. It's yellow when it's supposed to be green. To be honest, when I first saw this picture, I thought this was like a completely new level, because at the time I wasn't really much experienced with Super Mario 64 DS, let alone the original. You can see that this coloration is completely off. It almost looks like a desert level. I almost confused it with Shifting Sandland. Now on to the game itself. Let's take a look at the game cartridges. Here's the game cartridge. Let's go ahead and take out Mario Kart DS's game cartridge. Alrighty, I see some differences. This feels a bit more weighted. This feels a lot lighter. You can hear the difference when I drop it. You guys hear the difference? And look at this. You can see. Oh, let's get a good look. Let's see. You can see right here how good it looks actually. Let's go under the light. Okay, we're under the light. Hopefully the picture is better. You guys can see how nice it looks. It looks very presentable. It's a bit scratched and faded, but you know that's kind of normal because you know how old it is. This thing's from 2005. Good lord, that's older than most people I know. You can see how nice it looks, and it's very sturdy. Now let's take a look at the fake Super Mario 64 DS. Outside of the of this right here, outside of the different cover of the cartridge, you can see some differences. You can see how this isn't cut properly, like the Nintendo DS one, and you can see that the material just looks cheaper. Like, look at this. I don't like. Would Nintendo make game cartridges that literally stick out like this? Look at the plastic at the top, and look at the plastic right here. Look at that. You see that? Nothing like that on this. Look at this. Even though I've had this game for only a year, you can see that the pins aren't even that shiny. Alright. And now, let's have a look at something here. Here is my original Nintendo DS. Let's go ahead and insert Mario Kart DS. It sounds great when it goes in. Let's hear the difference here. Let's insert the fake. You guys hear that? It's even hard to pull out. You guys can kind of see this just feels a bit more stiff to put in. It's a bit, look at this. Hold on, I can almost pick this thing up. I mean, I probably could when I first got it. Oh, look at this. You guys see this? I can't even attempt that with this. Won't even budge. I mean, obviously, it probably can't do it as well because of how much, because it's probably gotten less stiff over use. But look at this. On a normal Nintendo DS cartridge, you can't do this. This is just not right. But overall, I mean, the game plays it plays perfectly fine. Let me get something real quick. Seem like I have it with me right now. My apologies, I don't seem to have it with me, but I mean, you can just see right here, like, how cheap it looks. So, yeah, just, here's the difference, side by side. Let me know what you guys think.